Find the absolute extrema of f of x is equal to x to the fourth power minus 18 x squared plus 3. So the first step is to take the derivative of x to the fourth minus 18 x squared plus 3. So using the power rule, that would be 4 times x cubed minus 36x. Next, we set the derivative equal to 0, and we factor. We set the derivative equal to 0 and we factor in order to find the critical points. So, out of 4x cubed minus 36x, we can factor out 4x. So 4x cubed divided by 4x is just x squared. 36x divided by 4x is negative 9. So now, we just about have our critical points. So the critical points for this function are 0, 3, and negative 3. But notice that the interval is from negative 5 to positive 1. Since that's the case, we can disregard the 3. It's out of the interval. So we can just disregard the positive 3 as one of the critical points. Now that we know the critical points, we can just set up a table. So we have x, y. We're going to test the critical points and we're going to test the endpoints. So the first endpoint is negative 5. Then we get to negative 3. Then we get to 0. Then we get to 1. When we substitute these points, for example, when we substitute negative 5 into x to the fourth minus 18x squared plus 3, we get positive 178 for negative 5. When we substitute negative 3, we get negative 78. When we substitute 0, we get 3. And when we substitute 1, we get negative 14. So as you can see from this interval, our absolute maximum for this particular interval from negative 5 to positive 1 of this function, and in that interval, the absolute maximum would be at x equals negative 5, y equals 178. So this is our absolute maximum. And then our absolute minimum is negative 3, negative 78. When x equals negative 3, y equals negative 78. And that is our absolute minimum for this particular interval.